Hello everyone. So today we are going to make some changes into our so you see we are getting hit by the bullets from the helicopter. See. So previously we were not getting any damage from those bullets because we had the 𝐒𝐮𝐻 function implemented to check friendly fires. Let me stop this. We had a 𝐒𝐮𝐻 function implemented in the character interface to check friendly fire, and since the helicopter is not a character, I had not implemented the 𝐒𝐮𝐻 or any of those team related functions in the helicopter. So today we are going to move those functions into a separate interface called BPI Teams interface, because implementing a character interface on the helicopter wouldn't make sense. So after that we would be able to implement getting damage from helicopter bullets for characters. So that's what we are going to work on today. This part is actually very important because we are going to do some major changes into the damage interface that we have been using for all the characters and all other weapons, explosions, everywhere basically. Okay, so if you remember, the reason that we couldn't cause any damage from the helicopter is, let me first open the helicopter. No, not the helicopter. I need to open the bullet blueprint. This one. So in the bullet, when the bullet overlaps with something, here we call this OnBulletHit function on whatever the object this bullet hits. But when these bullets hits on a character, they were not taking any damage, because, let me open that function as well. It's easier to open it like this, and this one OnBulletHit. So this is not it. No. This one. Okay, here we have this friendly fire check. So here what we do is we get a reference to the shooter. In this case, in this bullet's case, we return a reference to self as the shooter, because this bullet is a self-contained actor that is not possessed by something else. So we don't have any actor here. But the problem happens here in this friendly fire check. We check with shooter reference to see if that is an enemy. So this 𝐒𝐮𝐻 is implemented through this CLM BPI character interface, but this is a interface that is supposed to implemented by characters. So it doesn't make sense to implement that interface for a bullet. So it's not a good practice, or it's not a good idea to just implement the 𝐒𝐮𝐻 function of this character BPI character interface for the bullet. But if we just do that, the system will work without any issue, but still that's bad. So what else we can do? So I think it would be better to implement or create another blueprint interface, BPI team. here. Now if I follow where this shooter is used, here we have one touch. So this is really important for the AI system. This allows AI characters to respond or reattack or attack when they get shot by some other character. This one is implemented here. Here also we check if it is an enemy by using this getTeamID and isEnemy functions. Okay, now here BPIT. Let's add two functions here. getTeam, getTeam, and it should return an integer that says the team. By default I'll make it return -1. Oh sorry, we can't set that. teamID. We can't define. By default it would be 0. Right. And also we can add another function, isEnemy. This one is also isEnemy with a question mark. To avoid confusions, this is getTeamID in the BPI character, this is isEnemy also in the BPI character. So I'll add two question marks for now. This one getTeam, the other one is getTeamID, so it's okay. And as the category I'll put team. Okay, now we need to implement this wherever we have implemented these isEnemy and getTeamID functions. That's basically means character. So let's see, getTeamID, it's in base character, so implementing that in the base character should be enough. For the characters, let's add BPI T. Let's add the CLM part as well. Because in most of the interfaces I have used that simply represents code library, because we have ALS blueprints interface here also. Okay, now for the BPIT we have to implement getTeam. isEnemy. This also needs to have a return input. We need to have an integer input and the target and a target input. Target input will be there by default. Integer input and a boolean input output. So CLM BPIT isEnemy input T ID and output yes, no, boolean. Team together output. Okay, now this wouldn't work because it has to be a function. So we can get the team and check if it is equal to the team ID if it is, well, if it is true, they are not enemies. So what we need to do is we need to check if they are not equal. If they are not equal, they will be enemies, so must be returned true. Okay, the next thing, get team. This should simply return team ID. Right. Okay, now all we have to do is simply replacing. Well, that should be a lot of places actually. We need to replace all the places where we have used this get team ID. Let me close everything. Find in PC Manager. Oh, it's not really using the function. Here we are. Well, this is the implementation. What's this one? That's the old version. Don't need to. Here, friendly fire check. We need to use 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸 from the team. Right, one down, and this one. This is in AI controller. Oh, here we have two things: 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸 and get team ID. So get team from the teams and 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸 from the team. Okay. This is interface, this is mine. Get team. Oh, 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸. This also needs to be replaced. And this one. This 𝐂𝐚𝐽𝐻 and AI soldier, these are older blueprints that I no longer use, so I don't want to update them. But this one is something. Oh, it's just using the variable, so never mind. Okay, so that's about the team. And the next thing is 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸 function. This one, pp mine. Oh, it's already replaced. This is the blueprint interface itself, and this is mine. This is two older soldier blueprints. Don't need to update them, and this is already updated. Oh, this is the blueprint interface itself. Alright, now let's see. We need to remove implementations of these 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸. Oh, well, what if we just simply remove this event or function from the BPI character itself? 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝐸. It's in use. We might need to delete them first. It's in base character. Let's delete that. Oh, we can't delete it. It's alright. Let's just delete it from here. Yes, and compile and see if we get any errors. Okay, it's removed. Right. Let's just delete this. I think I should actually remove these older blueprints from the code itself. Okay. Too loud, I guess. Let's see if I can still kill enemies. I'm not getting damaged by that. I want to recheck. How about getting hit from? Yeah, I get hit. It's fine. Okay, the systems are working without any issue. Now let's get back to our original problem where we were not getting hit by the helicopter. So bullet. So giving a reference to the bullet itself as shooter may not exactly make sense. It's not really logical. So can I give a reference to the object that actually spawned this bullet? That means the helicopter itself, obviously. So let's open the helicopter blueprint. Bullet. Get bullet. Yeah, here this is where we spawn. When we spawn, can we set, oh, let's have a variable called shooter, and then in here when we spawn it, let's set shooter with the reference to the helicopter. That means in this case self. Right. And then in the helicopter we need to implement BPIT. Now that makes sense because helicopter can belong to a team. It's logical. So interfaces, CLM BPIT. Now here we have 𝐒𝐻 and get team. I'll promote this to a variable as teamID. I'll make it public and let's make this one because that should be same as NPC guys. Actually I don't remember. Let's check. Is this public? Yeah, one. Okay. And 𝐒𝐻. You need to check if it's not equal to the team ID of the helicopter. Right. Now we should be able to get hit by helicopters, but to test it properly, where is the spawn location? No, here. Oh, we can select it here. Max health is 10,000. I'll make it bad 200 because it's only for testing purposes. I left it 1000 so that I can encounter a lot of enemies without getting killed. Now let's wait for the helicopter to turn up and see if we actually get hit by the helicopter. We need to fix this bullet behavior. Okay, but definitely it was causing damage, but we just need to fix the bullets movement because stopping it in the middle does not really make sense. So as a fix of seeing the bullets stopping in the middle, I'll do this bullet mesh. Let's set visibility to true here, and once it moves to the target. Oh, we already have that. Right. Then, okay. So, hidden before the delay should work nicely without any issue. Let's straighten these up. And test. I'll wait for the helicopter of the recording. Let's work. reduced. So that's working. Nice. And also there is a certain randomness to get hit. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, but that's better, because if I continuously get hit, I would instantly get killed, so which is not something I want to happen. So this way I think it's better. But anyway, now the system is working. So we have successfully refactored the team interface, 𝐒𝐮𝐻𝑒nemy and getTeamID interface events that were originally in the BPI character interface into a separate interface, so we can implement those mechanics in a more logical way. Right, so thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon Club. See you in another episode. Goodbye.